Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to That One Awkward Guy. Today we're going to be continuing our series in Hearts of Iron 4 with the United States mod as Texas. In the last episode, we were able to invade the Northwest Territories as well as Saskatchewan, and after one hell of a battle, we got across this river. We probably lost a lot more men than I'd care to admit, but we were able to take Arkansas. I actually kind of want to see how many men did we lose to Arkansas. 138,000 men to get across that river. And our volunteers lost even more. But again, it's okay. With the non-core manpower mod, I think we're going to end up being alright with all that. So, yeah. We also are going to have to send in our guys. Oh, perfect. They're already moving to get our repression and suppression stuff, or whatever you call it. Resistance lowering thing. That's going to be pretty important. We're also about to get our next wave of coastal defensive units, and we're catching up on tank production, which is awesome. So right now, mostly our tanks are still going towards reinforcements, because we lost a lot of tanks in that battle. Really wasn't the place to use my tanks trying to cross a river like that, but we made it through eventually anyway. So we just finished justifying in Oklahoma. Let's I realize I should have already set this. So they are pretty confident that they'll be able to get through. We'll see. Let's get our tanks. Maybe right here. Oh, my tanks are already probably on the line. You know what? Our tanks are going to be a part of... I want them to be a part of this field marshal, but I don't want them to be a part of his battle plan. That's the issue. Perfect. Now we'll add you to him. Because this guy, our field marshal here, already has, you know, variety of buffs. So you are going to be... auto-saving. You are going to be... Come on. There we go. Right there. Get those tanks moving. Because I'm thinking if we can maybe push here and cut off some of these troops, as well as take an enemy airbase, that would be really useful. Let's go ahead and grab this. Got a bunch of unassigned divisions, add those to them, get around, defend the ports, got a war goal. Alright, and we're still fighting the enemy for our superiority here. They're still going against us, but we're about to change that because we have elsewhere that we need to fight now. And we'll put fighters back there. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to order this up. And I am going to prioritize this. I'm going to keep probably doing this and being forced to push back these nuclear reactors. But I do want some air defense there, even if I'm not directly present with my Air Force. So let's go ahead, declare our war. Make sure all of our fighters here, yes, they're all doing that. Perfect. So let's get those 4 tanks. Get them pushing there. Wow, they're doing a lot of damage. Just the enemy is... Oh, wait, no, they're actually doing awesome. Our tanks are smashing right through. Perfect. That is really effective. I'm very pleased with that. So that means we are going to get this around on these units. They're not going to be able to retreat in time. And we can wipe them out. Wonderful. And then our tanks, we can use them to push all the way to Tulsa. Yeah, the enemy is not going to be able to put up too much of a fight here. Our divisions are just way too powerful. Especially these tanks, which again, I'm pleasantly surprised with, now really seeing them in action. What to get next? Could get modern tanks. Probably not going to bother. Heavy tanks are enough of a mess to deal with right now with how expensive they are to produce. I don't think I ever finished this, no. So strategic bombing, I think I can get both of these. I don't think they're superior, or I don't think they're mutually exclusive. But strategic bombing first. So we got some more factories there. No idea where to put them. I guess, yeah, I mean, everything we get, just might as well throw it on infantry equipment since we're still behind in that. Breaking the enemy, tanks are driving forward and about to take Tulsa. And that should end this. I don't think they'll be able to put up too much of a fight there, even if they have a bunch of retreating units heading there. And wait for it. No, they put more troops in. Okay. Let's go, guys. Let's take it. They have a lot of troops just concentrated in this tiny area, and they're retreating. I guess I should stop attacking in one, but we got all the guys retreating from here now, so we should be about to take this. From every direction now, we got every guy we can pushing. There's not going to be much they can do now, even though they have a ton of reinforcements coming in. Yeah, they're gone, pretty much. Losing divisions pretty quick. Hopefully, they're losing divisions pretty quick. Okay, you guys need to stop for a second and just figure out your situation. Let's let the volunteers lose some troops on it. Why not? I'm not gonna fight it if I don't need to. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my manpower. Let the volunteers lose their manpower taking this last bit of territory. You know, specifically, let's not lose my tanks, because I'm limited with those as is. We're doing better on SP, but... yeah, where was that chromium again? Yeah, here. So we're going to start working our way north to try to secure some of that chromium. So there's 15 in total for grabs. And then that's what we've already developed here. We maxed out our infrastructure. We'll do it there too if it's not already. But yeah, every little bit's going to make the difference right now. Oh, and it looks like we're about to get the win. Troops are advancing. And there it is. And they didn't join a faction, so we just take it. We don't need to worry about sending any troops to deal with resistance. Kansas, who's guaranteed you? Anybody? Kansas? No, but they are my ally. That doesn't matter, though. So we are going to surround Kansas. And actually, I keep forgetting I need to take my tank divisions out when I'm making these big group orders. Because I want my tank divisions to be under my own orders, just under the field marshal's jurisdiction, because he gives them bonuses. So get everybody moving to their positions. And then we should have just a straight shot to be able to take all of this territory. And you know what I want to do? I want to create a permanent air force that's going to fight here. We're going to make it, we got 400 here, 400 planes, because ours are a lot better than theirs. Should be pretty capable of, do we have 400 fighter 3s? We don't have 400 fighter 3s. That should be more than capable of dealing with whatever they want to send at us here. Our fighters are far and away a lot better, so I think we should be able to fight them. We actually do outnumber them. But we are taking losses and they are not, and I'm wondering why. I guess our guys are green. That's probably most of it. What if I put them on air training for a little bit? Put them over air training, not over enemy territory. Once they're a little bit higher, no longer, you know, suffering that debuff, I'll send them in. Okay, let's justify. Oh man, all these people that are sending me volunteers, I'm just invading them all one by one. I mean, it's kind of mean to do, but also, you know, gotta do it. Okay, you guys never sent any troops here. And you need to, because there's resistance. You guys just have all of your guys. I've seen this glitch before. I've seen it before, and it's really annoying. So here's what we, sometimes you just have to do that. And then delete this. And then do it all again. And sometimes they figure it out. What was it? It was here. Was it here? I can't remember. Resistance. It's here. And is it Saskatchewan? Yes. And it didn't do it. Alright, there we go. Oh, because it's all one territory. Now they're heading out. Wonderful. Yeah, sometimes they'll all just sit there, and it's like, well, we have a job to do here, guys. Come on. Was that why? What if I turn this all off? I think that's why they moved, because they've just told that they have to go do all these things, but hopefully I'll actually get them to do this. And I know it says min 1 divisions, but still, I want them to be there in case it, you know, the area expands and I need to move those troops to deal with other kinds of resistance. I don't know. Alright, declaring war. Didn't give an army order, that's fine though. Shouldn't take too long. We already got air. Oh, don't have air superiority. Can we get our guys moving? Who is out of range? Is it you guys? These guys. These guys. Alright, move you guys up here. Some of our fighters. These guys are still training. That's fine. And where are our tanks in all this? Our tanks are right here. I'm going to see if they're needed. I'm not going to use them unless they're needed because they still need to get resupplied. They're kind of low as is. Okay, I think they're going to... no, we're kind of breaking through, actually. Yeah, we're breaking through in a few spots. Okay, I'm going to stop pushing. I'm going to do this on my own because otherwise we're going to have really big casualties. We're going to throw the tanks in line right here. And our volunteers... Ah, oh, dang, we lost that. Oh, we got here. Right here, right here. Come on. Beat them to it, beat them to it, beat them to it. Yes! And that should hopefully allow us to hold back an enemy push. And let's... I don't even know. I think their front line is just messed up right now, so... Let's delete this. Your new front line is right here. 4 tank divisions. And let's see. We might just be able to end this in South Kansas. Okay, they're actually trying to pull out some troops there, so. You guys, I don't even know why you're doing that. You go here. You guys help push here. You can get a thing. But there's nothing you can actually get, apparently, so. So, come on, push these guys back. Armored divisions are effective. I need more of them. I'm excited to get those others deployed. We just can't produce enough tanks because we don't have any chromium. The chromium on this map, it's so limited. Which I'm not complaining. I actually do like that. I like that there's certain resources that there's just not a lot of, and we have to be very careful with how we use it. For example, I can't go produce a bunch of really big ships. That's not an option. That would be really a waste of my resources, so I have to be a little bit more strategic in where I spend my resources and how. So let's get these tanks moving. I have to be, more careful with my tanks as well, because I know producing more of them isn't something that I just do casually. It's very expensive. And I'm actually going to put them on priority now, because I think we have enough SP, artillery, and reserves, so we're going to put them up here so we can produce at 4 a day. A little bit more than before. Alright, so I'm going to have everybody push. Let's try to get this territory into our control. Come on. Oh yeah, we're melting through. Boom. That's the win. You guys stay here though. So now we'll get that territory. Our tanks should be able to beat them to it. Actually, our infantry beat them to it. So now we're going to try to push this next. Which, with again, our tanks shouldn't be too difficult if we can get this extra support. Yep, we're breaking through. No, we're not, because they stopped their attack. Okay. Maybe it would make more sense here, but we can only really push from 2 areas there anyway. Alright, let's get everybody move around to where they want to move, because that's part of the issue here. We got everybody wanting to move elsewhere. So get them to the north, and then we'll launch our attack. Actually, they're even moving down here in the south. How's the air battle going? We're doing a lot of damage. Strap bombers aren't doing anything, I notice. Is that not turned on? That is not turned on. Well, let's turn that on. Let's do some damage to their infrastructure. Not that we weren't doing damage to it already. Okay. Let's get that. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, let's get the next level of field hospital, and let's launch this assault. Hopefully be able to break them this time. Oh, wow. We are just melting these divisions now. Very good. And they just give up as soon as the first few units break. That's confusing to me. Wow, these tanks are really in need of some more units, aren't they? Wow, okay. Alright, so I think maybe now we want to try just a massive infantry push, or I don't know. Let's see what the actual infantry can get done without the tanks. And just air support. Maybe they'll be able to do it just on their own. Nope, they can't. Oh, nice. Okay, you know what? They say they can do it. I don't believe that they can do it. Because a lot of times it says, oh yeah, we'll break through, and then it just can't, so. Oh, we're actually about to break through here, so maybe. Okay, maybe I should sort of trusted that. These tanks are kind of taking a bit too much of a beating. I need to give them a little bit of a break. And once we get that extra 15 chromium, I think it'll be a little bit better. We'll be able to produce a lot more. Maybe actually get some stockpiled, rather than constantly be battling a deficit. And that should be it. I think we'll be able to just take it now. We've broken their defensive line. They don't really have any major... They do have a river, actually, to pull back to, but I don't think they'll be able to, because their victory points is south of the river, so we should have it now. Oh, they pushed us back. How are we letting that happen? Do you have any upgrades I can get? No, you don't. That's annoying. Let's kind of just get you on the border with Louisiana. I want you guys to get out of the attrition and not actually suffering any losses right now. Can I put anybody... Forced attack would be a waste. I think we're going to get through this on our own. What's our recruitable at? Oh, our recruitable's all messed up. Sometimes this mod will do that. When you're capturing new territories, your recruitable just gets really weird. So, once we've captured this territory, let's see where that is. Otherwise, I might need to turn that mod off. Did I even mention I included that? I did turn that on. I think I did mention that in the last episode. Okay. And then... Okay, perfect. We're about to take that. This should be the win. This should be the win. Yes, it is. Auto-saving. Take all states. Alright, there we go. So it's... Oh, wow. That's good. We're almost at 7,000 now. So let's put you here on his command. And let's get... Oh, no. I messed up. Okay. You become our field marshal. You go there. You go there. There. And then you need your guy back. And you go there. Yeah, that's better. Alright. Bit of a mistake there. It's okay, everybody still got their generals. Yeah. Alright, core army is still okay. If I declare war on Nebraska, what happens? Your independence is guaranteed by... Wait. The independence of Nebraska, so by Alabama, by the Sunshine Republic, by Massachusetts, Minnesota, Mississippi, Pennsylvania, and Tennessee. Alright, what about Wyoming? Wyoming is also guaranteed by everyone. So we're going to need to get guys here on Montana's border. Because, wait, was Montana one of them? Or am I... Minnesota? Oh, no. Well, who does anyone guarantee Montana? Oh, a bunch of people do. Because we need to take this. That's kind of necessary right now. And that would also get us into Iowa, which is one of our enemies. So we would be at war with Mississippi. So let's put a grouping of units there. It said the did it say the Sunshine State? That would be Florida, right? Yeah. So Florida. Well, you know what? It's necessary. So I think that's all that we actually border, that we go to war with. Or was Missouri one of them? Tennessee. I hope Tennessee would be somebody we're at war with. Actually, Tennessee would be unfortunate, because then they could filter in troops from North Carolina. You know what we're going to do? we're going to put forts there, and I'm going to put a full army group right there. 24 divisions to hold that. Indefinitely, pretty much. They'll probably sit there. Yeah. What about reinforcements? Have we gotten most of our reinforcements out? Not really. Alright. So who else do I need to worry about if I do this war? Pennsylvania, Mississippi. Did I get Mississippi? This is Mississippi, right? No, it's Missouri. Mississippi's down here. What am I thinking? Mississippi. And Missouri's here. Is Missouri one of them? So Alabama. Alabama's ways away. Sunshine Republic, that's a ways away. Massachusetts, it's a ways away. Minnesota is kind of near here, but shouldn't really be a concern. Mississippi we're dealt with. Pennsylvania we're at war with. Not actually at war with, actually. And then Tennessee's a ways away. Well, not really, but technically because we're just going to hold there. So yeah, get them moving there. And then, yeah, everyone else right here, I guess. Yeah, let's get everybody moving where they need to move. Those forts are already building. We're going to, I think these guys have trained enough. Could you take control of the skies? Apparently you kind of a little bit could, but you're still losing because they have so much anti-air. I think. We have more anti-air. I'm not sure why we're losing that. But we're going to just throw more fighters at it, because that always works. So let's just get this going. Because I'm not going to be losing stuff to strap bombing. I'm not going to let that happen. Alright. So let's figure out where all of my units are going in a minute here, because I'm already kind of lost. There's a lot of stuff going on at once. Oh, perfect. We're getting some of those armored divisions. Awesome. Are they... Oh, they have priority. That's why none of my guys are getting reinforced. That explains a lot. I kind of just want to get this one last unit deployed here. But none of the tanks are going to it. There we go. Alright, now priority is going to this. That's why I forgot I put that at a higher priority. So now our guys are actually going to get fresh tanks sent out to them. And our armored divisions are going to be more powerful. Okay, we're not suffering attrition. Our volunteers are suffering attrition. It's probably because of our logistics convoys, which is making us okay. Okay, we're going to justify here. And get ready to go. And then we'll push straight north to South Dakotan Empire and just take everything for that chromium, and hopefully all will be good. Then we'll mass produce as many tanks as are possible. As you can see, we have a huge deficit of this. And you know what? Heavy SP artillery as well. So we're actually going to get producing that a little bit. Our volunteers are already shifting around. I think they know what's up. Alright, we need more fighters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's just do this in groupings of 2. I didn't mean to do that. So we can fit 1,000 here. Let's split you. And then hopefully this will be enough fighters to just kind of indefinitely hold them. I know these guys are all going to be green. They'll have to get experience fighting. I just don't want those forts to be taken out by strategic bombers. Okay, is this enough to get us air superiority? It's not enough to get us air superiority, but it's enough to do a lot of damage to their fighters, so we'll send more if needed. Alright, here we go. Let's, we're really about to, things are really getting started now. This is where things are going to get worrying. Okay. Quick survey of the border. Nothing too concerning. And I realize this army here has made a mistake. And that your line... Oh wait, no, they didn't. I was wrong. Okay. So these two armies right here and right here have to get ready to push. I might need to send tanks to help, but we'll see. I think we'll be able to do it on our own. Nope, we're definitely going to need... Oh, maybe not, maybe not. No, we're going to need tanks. Not going to waste troops that I don't need to waste. Alright. Where's our best area? So we got just open plains here. And some hills there. We're going to push up here. Right here. Let's get those tanks moving. That's the field hospital. Let's get the last logistics company. The enemy isn't even trying. Here, I think part of it is not even just this. I think it's because they have some strategic bombers and we don't. And I know that somehow does sometimes play in air superiority. So, oh god, this is gonna drive me mad. I need to clear this out. Carrier fighters, don't need them. Can I disband those, please? Apparently I can't. Carrier fight, nope, okay. Fighters. Let me just span like the crap that's just a couple fighters. You know what I mean? That might have been wrong. I don't know what kind of fighter that was. That might have been stupid to have disbanded that. Alright, just a random fighter. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Fighter ones. We'll keep all the Mark ones. Okay, keep the fighter ones. Close air support, get rid of that, get rid of that. And strategic bombers, because you know you kind of capture other people's equipment as you go along here, and it gets annoying. Might have just deleted something I shouldn't have, but that's okay. We will survive. And any factories we capture, I kind of just want to push all of this up, all the way, every bit of it we can get. Those tanks available yet, and our planes are flying over yet. All right, let's get those tanks available and ready to deploy. So we've sent in our own strategic bombers, and they are operating and doing some damage. And we're doing way more to them than they are to us, as you can see here. We are doing tons of damage to the enemy, even though it says somehow they have air superiority, which I don't understand at all. But whatever. So now the enemy has a whole front towards us now. Though most of them aren't in the faction, which is good, because I'll be able to annex them. Okay. Tanks are here. They are going to get through here, ideally. And they should just be able to punch right through, and they are. And break a hole in their line, and allow our infantry to also advance. So now with that, let's get all of our tanks up. Let's just have you kind of have a general front liner right here. Just go for it. Should be easy enough. Yeah. Oh, I love having tanks. It's so nice. Let's see. Yeah, land knight attack, sure. Why not? Might as well pick it up. Wow, where is everybody moving? The infantry is having a tough time. You just go there, infantry. Perfect, tanks are advancing. No, 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 don't you retreat. You go here if you can. Why are you even retreating? I don't understand. Okay, well then go here. Okay, the tanks are having a tough time. I think it's because there's no supply, and they're suffering attrition. So now they can't do anything. Okay, well, you know what? You know what? It's time to just launch a full-on attack then. Take advantage of the chaos they've made. Let's pull those tanks out. Get them resupplied. And please tell me they're not in the faction so I don't worry. Yes, they're not in the faction. So I don't worry about resistance. Awesome. Let's delete this and have our tanks pull out. They've done the job I sent them to do. They can now rest. Come on. Ah, I'm hitting the wrong one. There we go. So we should be able to hold along the river. If we ever get to it, then we can build these forts. But it's not a priority. I was more worried about up here, but now that I realize how long this line is, I think we're just going to end up destroying enemy manpower by holding here. It also seems worth it to me to deploy some close air support in that region. So I'm going to unpause it while I do this. I think I already went past it. I think it's at the top. Yep. 3, 4. Let's deploy that. We'll split the air wing up once they deploy. And this. Alright, there we go. Deploy all of them right here, providing close air support to our troops. And that gives us full air superiority. We're kicking their fighters' butts. And we are actually able to support our troops, so that's a win-win. Okay, so now we have a border with Iowa. So the next focus is to deal with them. And perfect, our division's already moving over there. We'll have to find a way across the river. This is now a part of a different air zone, so we're actually going to move everybody over there now. All of our planes. Except apparently these guys, because they can't. There's room in this airbase. Perfect. So now we're really wiping them out because we have the full Texan Air Force fighting overhead. And apparently we can just kind of break through here potentially. So let's just, everybody stop this. Let me actually figure out which two armies are over here. Offensive line, like so. Where's the other one? So Bob Taylor and this guy. Both of you go. I think we can break through just because we have so much air support. What about tanks, reinforcements? How's that going? Still behind quite a bit. That's alright though. Reinforcements are slowly making it out. Now we do have some chromium. So let's max out all of this infrastructure. That's going to be the top priority. Right there, because I believe that's where it is, the chromium. Yes. And it is slightly lower right now. So if we actually do all of that, how much is that? So that's going to get us an extra 2 chromium out of that. Plus also prioritize all repairs. So we'll get all of that going. But mostly I'm going to focus on that infrastructure. Alright, and we're breaking through here too, so that's awesome. We're about to take Iowa out of this war, or Iowa out of the war. Very good. Des Moines might just be enough to do it actually, because I don't think they have any other VP points. Let's see, we got all of that. Could get maybe, yeah, let's upgrade our anti-tank. Yeah, we'll do that. Then obviously we'll take South Dakota next, which will give us even more chromium. Oh, it's so great. We're finally actually getting the chromium we need to mass produce some of this stuff. The tank's still back here, getting refit. They did help us break through up there, so they have been used effectively. I just don't want to use them too much because, like I said, we still don't have that chromium and we're still really behind on our production. And come on, let's get Des Moines. Let's end this. 1.34. Nope. We need to push all the way up there. Okay. This could be a little bit annoying to do. Alright, I'm going to just order everybody to stop because I think we need to kind of take a minute, let the AI figure out what it wants to do. It needs to shift its troops around and everything, so... Uh-oh. They have broken through. I miss HOI4 when they actually told you that was going to happen. Alright, well, I mean, they failed quite badly overall. Because now they just got a bunch of troops encircled. Okay, where are you going? Oh, you're defending that port. Alright, who dropped the ball? How did that happen? Alright, we got troops coming over. Alright, I'm going to add more troops to that, apparently. Because it seems like we have a bit of an issue. Let's get the tanks over to deal with that. Apparently we don't have enough troops defending our coasts. That hasn't happened anywhere else. No. Alright, tanks are coming. Okay, and we're just kind of sitting here. I think we need to pull out one of our army groups because we're suffering too much attrition. So we're going to pull an army group out and send them just all the way over here. Just filter out. Because supply, we're not going to get very far if we're struggling for supply here. We can figure that out once we've dealt with the invasion. Okay. Why is nobody... do they have access to a port? Dang it, they do have access to a port. They do. That's bad. That's bad. Alright. New focus. Everything we got right here. These guys? No, not them. These guys. I thought I got their port. You guys need to go here. You need a strat redeploy right down there. These tanks are on their way. I'm hoping they end up leaving that port unguarded. I think they might. We just have to be careful because it's really easy to just lose our VP points here. But yeah, we got 24 divisions, strat redeploying south. I think we're gonna be okay. We have air superiority now. They're gonna struggle with almost no planes at all. All right, tanks. You guys are gonna need to push down here. And where are our reinforcements coming? No, come back here. You are on this border. Okay, I actually see your line right there. These guys, right? No, these guys. Wait, then who are these guys? Alright, you guys fall back. Let the volunteers cover your retreat. We'll deal with that once we've dealt with this, because this is a much bigger issue. And these guys are on their way down. Just please strat redeploy over. We need to get troops down here and ready to push them back. Hopefully get that port and surround them. Get that. And all of our guys are going to just retreat. We'll let the volunteers hold. There's just no supply there and we're losing a lot of men. So, and we are getting nukes now, so soon we'll just be able to break through. We won't even need tanks. Okay. How are we doing? Last few units are making it in. Good. Okay. Let's order a full push. I think we should just be able to take them. I want to prioritize this because this is the port. So if we take this, then we've really done a good job, and this actually works out in our favor because we're going to surround a bunch of them. So now they have no supply, no way to get reinforcements, and we have air superiority. So that's quite good. So a bunch of our volunteers got caught behind the line, but nah, I don't really care. That's their problem. They should have seen that I was retreating, and obviously retreated. We need more infantry. We're going to get another 15 divisions to help hold those ports. And these are not bad divisions either, so I'm not sure why they broke so easily, but... Oh, here, we got another one here. Let's just wipe that out really quick. Oh, and another one. Tank. They're just launching all over the coast. Okay, we're gonna set a more comprehensive defensive force here. Once we get those units deployed, I think. So let's take that. We got units just all over right now. Alright, get me next level of anti-tank. Get me... I guess we finished air doctrine. Yeah, let's get more support companies. We're gonna leave this army that I had here to defend the coast until that extra 15 divisions is ready, and they're gonna solely defend this coastline. So where was that army? This guy. This is your job. You're just defending the coastline. That's all you're doing. Tanks. That was, I guess, good. They got some more experience. Get them just over there for now. Now let's send the Air Force back where they were supposed to be. This is now a 40-minute video. This is crazy. Alright, so there we go. back. We got our air support. We are back to winning the air battle here. We will not be allowing an invasion like that to happen again. No way. And we are saving up nukes, which I think is what I'm going to use to break Iowa. On top of the fact that they're just constantly attacking me and losing tons of men. So if we actually look at losses now, they've lost a lot of men. A lot of them are to New York, but a lot of them are to me, actually. I'm not sure if this is a different war than the New York one. So I've killed 1.34 million and lost 364,000. So I'm going to call that a win. We've done a lot of damage to the enemy. We continue to do more damage to the enemy, so all is good in that regard. We are making progress kind of a little bit on our tanks, in the fact that we still need lots of reinforcements, but once we get North Dakota, or South Dakota rather, then we'll get that last bit of chromium. We're now at 11 here, so that's good. And we're losing there for a second, but it seems like we've gotten back on top of it. There's really no way they should be able to break us here. Across a huge river like this, I think we'll be okay. Anyway, though, guys, I am starting to lose my voice more and more, so I think I'm going to call the episode here before it goes completely. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye for now.